looking back on it, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life, by far, besides my wedding, of course. But then again, I wouldn't be married if I didn't go to St. Matthew's house. So, day one, walking in there, not really sure what to expect. Kind of clinging on to that fresh start, just like, come on, please, anything's better than the life I was living. So, you're lost and broken, just hopeless. And you cling on to that one like glimmer of hope, and then you grab that one, and then you kind of grab the next one, and you're just slowly like inching along until, you don't really need to inch along anymore. Then you can take bigger steps through your recovery. But I can remember, going to church that night, the very next night, and walking into the chapel, which happened to be the same chapel that we went to, or the same church, the same chapel and everything that we went to 11 years ago, that I went to 11 years ago when I was in the other program in Naples back in 2003. And I walk in the door, I'm headed to the chapel, and I hear a voice just speak to me, and it said, "Hey, Brett, welcome back. Where you been? We missed you." It wasn't an audible voice. It wasn't a person. It was just something that was going on in my head. I didn't even know what to make of it at the time, but it was comforting. And I was like, that's kind of weird. Why would I think that? And I go in the chapel, and they sit down, and they start praying or playing the praise and worship music, and instantly just emotions just flooded over me. I'm crying, but I'm not sad. I'm for like the first time and for a long time, I'm just have like this peace over me and a comfort, and just knowing that everything's gonna be all right. You're in the right place at this moment. You're right where you're supposed to be. I threw up my hands, and I was like, "Okay, God, you win. Let's do this your way." And it wasn't, but either it might have been that night, or a week later, I was saved and started this new awesome journey that I'm on now. They taught me how to be responsible for myself, how to live a life, not just a normal life, but like an abundant life, a life full of freedom. They taught me what it was like to be a man, how to go about your daily life in a way that benefits others is the key. 'Cause it's not about me anymore. It's about everyone else. I don't have to be that selfish, I'm too hard on myself, but that selfish like piece of crap that I was before, that only cared about like what I was doing, and and now my life it's so much different in that aspect. I'm able to see other people for the beauty that they have,